Good morning, students. Sister Evita here. So, today we are going to learn yet another beautiful poem, The Banyan Tree by Rabindranath Tagore. First, let us think about the poet. Rabindranath Tagore, he is familiar to all of us, right? The great Indian poet. And he also won the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1913 for Gitanjali. If you have not read it, it is there in our library. When you come back to school, you can read it. It is a collection of his poems. And he wrote Janagana Mana, our national anthem, was written by him. And he is a poet who reflects, who thinks so much about the life, and his poems are very reflective if you come to read it. So try to read some of his other poems also. It gives lot of positive energy, like into that heaven of freedom, my father, let my country awake. That's another poem of Tagore. And there are many like that which gives a lot of, either it is a patriotism or love for nature or longing for God. These are some of the themes. Now coming to this poem, The Banyan Tree. This is about a child's memories of the past. You also, as children, think, pause, and think of any childhood memory of going to your father's or mother's home in village. Have you ever got a childhood memory which is so nice to think of? Like maybe climbing on the trees, plucking some mangoes or any other fruits, or going to the village river to catch some fish, or jumping into the pond and having bath. Any memory, can you just recall to your mind? Anything similar? Or any particular tree under which you used to play as a child? So here this child is, maybe the child might have grown up much. Coming back to the tree, he might have gone, let's imagine this way, the child might have been gone back to the village as a grown up person. He might have been studied, he might have got a job and went to abroad, so to say, came back and went back to the village and looking at the tree. So then the memories come back, the nostalgic memory, nostalgia, that's the word, which is a kind of longing for the past. So that's what we are going to learn in this poem. So for that, I also would like you to recollect or remember some of the childhood memories, certain friends you had with whom you used to play in the mud. You used to play hide and seek or swinging on the branches of the tree. So please remember and recollect for a moment. And what is your feeling when you recollect? So nice? Do you feel to go back to that experience once more? So all this, or even now, you are quite many months at home, right? Think of your life in the school, how you used to play, the games period, your friends, your tiffins, your classes, the beautiful memories you have. So take little time to recollect and get into the mood of a childhood memory. Now coming to the poem. Oh, you shaggy-headed banyan tree, standing on the bank of the pond, have you forgotten the little child, like the birds that have nested in your branches and left you? Do you not remember how he sat at the window and wondered at the tangle of your roots and plunged underground? The women would come to fill their jars in the pond, and your huge black shadow would wrinkle on the water like sleep struggling to wake up. Sunlight danced on the ripples like restless tiny shuttles weaving golden tapestry. Two ducks swam by the weedy margin above their shadows, and the child would sit still and think. He longed to be the wind and blow through your resting branches, to be your shadow and lengthen with the day on the water, to be a bird and perch on your topmost twig, and to float like those ducks among the weeds and shadows.